Hello everybody, welcome back to the Mitchells in Alaska channel. Thought I'd give you another little update on where we were on the cabin that we're in the process of building. Tyler and Carolyn are hanging joist hangers right now on the floor. This portion you're seeing out here is going to be the porch, which was going to come at a later date, but now we've decided to go ahead and build it as we build the cabin. So quite a bit of improvement since the last video. We have completed the beam all the way around it, three wide. That's the part that the logs will set on. You can see the supports running down the middle that the joists will set on. See a few of the joists just laid on there at the other end. Those are just setting on there. We'll be pulling them back off because we still have to lay plastic on the ground and cover that up with pea gravel. You can see here we have some sheet metal on the trailer, and the sheet metal is going to go on the side right here. That'll be the skirting, and then once that's on there, then as you see the big pile over there, that's 3-inch thick hard foam board that will go on underneath here. That will go in this area here behind the sheet metal for insulation. That 3 inches like an R15, and that'll help keep the underneath side of the house warm. Of course, the floor will also have it'll have a 2-inch foam board laid in the floor, and then it'll have fiberglass insulation on top of that. So plan on having a really warm floor in this cabin. So it definitely increased a little bit in size. It was going to be a 20 by 30. Now it's a 30 by 30. So the size grew a little bit. Price of lumber just scares you to death when you go to the lumber store. It's just amazing the prices that they're getting for that stuff. But as you can see, it's been quite a bit of work done since the last little video. Again, we got the board around the bottom, which will hold the plastic and the pea gravel in there. The plastic, of course, will help keep the moisture down, and then of course the pea gravel will hold the plastic down, but it'll make it a lot nicer crawling around. This dirt that we have here, you can see it just really turns to powder and really gets dusty. And underneath my cabin, they didn't put anything on the ground, and if you have to get under there and crawl around, the dust just chokes you to death. So we're going to eliminate that issue on this one, and hopefully not have to be underneath the cabin doing anything. But at some point there's going to be drains and stuff like that running out for a kitchen sink and a shower and things like that that will be in here. So but quite a bit done. Forests are nice and green. The spruce trees, of course, the ones that are green are still alive. You still see some dead ones that still has to be cut. Birch trees are really bright green, so everything is really bright green around here. We've got a lot of rain, and I've had a few days here with no rain, but whenever it's dry for a few days, it's really starts getting dusty. Perry's digging a ditch right now. The metal will be recessed down in the ground, and by burying it in the ground, hoping to keep the underneath side of the cabin rodent proof, and as well as, of course, airtight as well. Keep the cold down. So it gets to be minus 20, minus 30 degrees. It's and you're heating with wood, so you don't have furnace ducts underneath your floor to help keep your floor warm. It really makes a difference to have it good and insulated underneath. So did a little bit more clearing right here, just as kind of a turnaround point to back into Perry's place here, because really once we started building in there, didn't leave much room in there to get in there and turn around. So wanted a place here for a dump truck to turn around. We got some gravel coming. So that'll be coming here pretty quick. So we didn't really want to open up this opening any farther here. We kind of like the looks of it closed in back here. It's going to be kept pretty secluded. So, and while I got you on here, we'll take a walk up to the house and show you a couple other changes that we've made up here as well. This is our little ATV trail here that we just use to run back and forth from the house to, or from my cabin back to Perry's cabin. And of course this out here, again, you know, this will all be cleared out hopefully next year. And this will be a garden area and stuff like that. But, you know, we got, right now building cabins is the main focus. We gotta be able to get this cleared out before we can even get a well drilling truck in here to drill us a well. So we're still hauling water. Not that big a deal, you get used to it, but having our own well will sure be nice. But we definitely got to make some room to get a truck in here. And of course, it's not just the little trees that's the issue. It's, you know, about a bazillion stumps out there that has to be cut down and stuff like that. And of course, right now is about the only time of the year. Now and a little bit later on, you can still get a truck in, but the mud has started drying up. We kind of thought that was kind of done, but till the tractor sunk yesterday and said, well, maybe it's not all done, but the road's dry and dusty. So, well, here's the latest change up here. Sold my cargo trailer and purchased a shipping container. And so you can see I've put some gravel in here. We put some Typar on. I got some, you know, 3/4 inch gravel coming, and then I'll cover all this dirt up here, so that'll actually make things look a little bit better than they do right now. So I'm planning on taking this here and putting about a 12-foot lean-to off each side. That's why we set it so high off the ground, because I want to be able to get some slope whenever I add these lean-tos on the side of it, which I'll close in all but this end here on facing me. And then that'll give me a place probably on this side right here that we're looking at for wood. Make that my wood shed. And then on this other side over here, I'll make this here a place to park my four-wheeler and snow blower and snow machine and stuff like that. I'll store in this side over here. So these will be a 12 by 20 foot addition when I add those on. So anyway, we built shelves in there, so it's shelves floor to ceiling. And I'd taken all my stuff, putting it in storage when I sold my trailer. We went and got that all back out today. So getting my toolbox and stuff wrestled back into is no easy chore. So you can kind of see in here. So once everybody has their own house, I'll be able to put a lot of this stuff back into my house and get a lot of it out of here. But right now, I still have a lot of stuff stored. And of course, everybody else does too. Theirs is just still in their trailers. And I just wanted to sell my trailer when I had the chance and buy a container. These stupid containers are ridiculous right now on price. So, and then my plan here is to close this driveway off and plant trees and make it so it looks like the rest of this across there. And so I'm not staring right at the road. And then of course this old wood shed here I'll tear down, and my driveway will come in over there off of the same driveway that Perry and Tyler will be coming in on. So that way I'll have a little bit more of a hidden driveway, and which to me looks a little bit more Alaskan than sitting here facing the road. But the people that built the cabin, they built it like that because it made snow removal easy to get back to the road. But we're going to come up with a couple other ways of handling the snow, and so having a little bit longer driveway is not going to be as big a problem for us as it was for some, I guess. So it is a lot of work moving snow. Seemed like we moved snow all winter long. You know, when you get, I think about 80 inches is about what we get here. And so it seems like you get it pretty regular, but you can see how green it is. The greens are just so vibrant and bright here. It's crazy. So never get tired of looking at that. It does make it where you can't see back in the woods as far, so makes it where we don't see as many moose and stuff like that. But we still got a lot of work to do, a lot of clearing, a lot of work for a skid steer and excavator yet. But again, can't do it all at once. Building the cabins is the biggest priority. Everybody wants to have a place of their own, and you can't blame anybody for that. So we're still growing our beards. Plan on getting them down to our waist. I don't know how long that'll take. It's been over a year already, and we still haven't got very far on it, but we're still working at it though. So anyway, that's where we're at. Like and subscribe to our channel if you would, and tell others about it if you would, if you like what you see. And I try to answer comments if anybody has any comments. So like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.